Oi, 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 Chaddington. Come tap in.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Characters1097 here, coming at you guys with a little different type of video. It's not too different, but it's the first time I'm playing One Piece Sim on the channel. So, if you guys can't tell already, I got a Raid You Decklist here for you guys, and I got something to say. I'm tired of everybody talking about, oh, OP11 GERMA, this, that, the third. They're talking about how good it is, and they're not playing OP11 GERMA. Y'all niggas out here are some fucking frauds, and I want you to know that I know you're a fucking fraud, nigga. You gonna say OP11, or you gonna say I'm a GERMA, raid you this. No, nigga, you were running Foxy Pirates in GERMA. The whole point of GERMA is to just have GERMA in the fucking deck, nigga. So, like I said in the title, let's just get right into this video. You saw the thumbnail. We're starting off with the Raid You leader. If you don't know what Raid You does, once per turn, 4 life, 5,000 power leader. When one of your dot or your field is returned to your dot deck, you can draw one card. It doesn't matter how much down you have, you just draw a card. So, in my engine, I'm running 2 pudding on play. Your opponent has to return all their cards into their deck and then shuffle their deck and draw 5 cards. So I like to personally play pudding when they're at 7 to 9 cards in their hand. As soon as you see that lucky number 7, just throw that pudding down. I don't like the way how many cards you have in your hand. It's just looking at me. It's pissing me off. Next, I'm running the Yonji blocker. The one card that I think is the best card to come out for GERMA and no one's fucking using it. Guys, bro, oh my fucking god. If you only have German characters on your field, this nigga cannot be rested or KO'd by effects. You know how many times you throw a blocker down, you think you're good in the next turn, and then that nigga just KOs him with a fucking event, or he just rests him with a fucking character? Yeah, this doesn't happen with Yonji, and no one's fucking using it or talking about it. I've looked on YouTube, there's only like 5 videos on OP11 Raid You, and no one's using Yonji. Next, I'm only using 3 of the new 2K 4,000 or 4-John 5,000 power Raid You. I don't like it too much. You only get to look at 5 cards and you only get to draw 1. Purple Raid You so much better because you just draw 2. And you gotta trash him after. You're already throwing hella shit in the trash playing GERMA. Fucking, your back's against the wall 90% of the game hoping you don't deck out. Why do you want to throw 4 cards in the trash just to get 1 search off? It's not worth it, and I only use it if I literally have not drawn Raid You, Sanji, or my fucking stage. But let's keep going. I run 2 of the new 2K Nijis because honestly, purple Niji's low-key ass in this meta. There's not really too many low cards that I personally think are too much of a threat to get rid of. So I just don't use purple Niji at all. I'd rather have extra 2Ks in this deck, so yeah. Then moving on to the new blocker Ichiji, I'm only running 2 of them because I see them at least once a game every game. It doesn't matter. I don't really use blocker Ichiji too much because I'm running Yonji. He's better in most cases. Ichiji blocker on your opponent's side once per turn. If you only have characters that have GERMA type on the field, then you can use this ability. Up to 1 of your leaders or characters can gain plus 1,000 power for this battle if you trash 2 cards off the top of your deck. So you're telling me, let's just say the turn before, right, you played your Raid You and you just threw 4 cards in the trash. Then you're gonna play your Ichiji and throw another 2 cards in the trash. Nigga, you just threw 6 cards in the trash. Why would you want to do that? That's why I only use this bitch as a 2K really, bro. I don't really use Raid You. Like, I don't see why niggas use her so much, bro. I don't like it. Obviously, we're running Sora, 2K counter, and you can bring back a baby. You need to bring back your babies in order to play your bigger German characters for free. 4 1-cost Sanjis because I don't run the German 66 event. I don't think it's really too useful if I'm running 8 searches. 4 Yonjis, obviously, for my 4 Yonji blockers. 2 Raid You, or 4 Raid Yus for my 4 purple Raid Yus, or if I have to, my blue Raid Yus. Blue Raid Yus usually counter though. 1 Niji. Now the reason I'm running 1 Niji, and it's because I just want an extra 1k counter, but also when I judge, and I obviously use these 2 Nijis before, I just want to have an extra 6k body on the board with the judge, so I like to just run 1 of them. Usually 99% of the time I use him as a counter. I think there's only been 1 time I played testing this deck where I actually used him to call out 1 of the Nijis from the trash, and it was with Judge. So 4 Ichijis, obviously your staple in the deck. You get your rush, or you can do your block if you have to. There's a couple times where block is very useful with them, but especially if you're running into a green deck, they're just going to rest the shit out of them. So that's why I like to use UMG instead. Obviously, for purple Reiju, the better card in my opinion than this bullshit. If the number of Don on your opponent's field is equal or less than your own, then you can, and you have 5 cards less in your hand, you can draw 2. So yeah, 1 Soba Mass Sanji. I really wish this card was a German card so you could search for him and or use him off of a search, but hey, it's whatever. Nice little 3-cost blocker, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to be 2 Don less than your opponent, because there's going to be turns when you play 2 cards and you Don minus twice. 7 Rush Ichiji, obviously need the Rush Ichiji. We have 1 Judge, and the only reason I'm running 1 Judge is because, guys, we have 8 searches. We can search top to bottom of the deck guaranteed 1 time. And especially if they're playing, like, I'm pretty sure Bello Betty Revs is the only stage in the game that can get rid of a stage, or has a card that can get rid of a stage. So Germa is just a free search every turn. So there's really no point in just not running 1, in my opinion. You're going to find him multiple times if you have to. Obviously run 2 Red Rock, best blue card in the game, in my opinion. You get to just place any cost character at the bottom of the opponent's deck. You can get rid of a 10 cost for 6 Don, easy. Running 1 Black Bug for when they have a 5 cost out that's really annoying, or like a nice little 4 cost that gives them a bump or something. I don't really use Black Bug too much. It's really situational. As if there's a low cost card that's pissing me off that I can't kill right away. And then obviously 4 Germa Sages, because this is the second part of the engine of your deck. You need the stage to keep hunting for the babies you need. Without any further ado, let's just get right into the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, let's get into the game here. Go against Bello Betty. Let's go second. Mulligan. Alright guys, so this is my first time playing One Piece TCG on this channel, sim-wise, so bear with me. I'm going to try live commentary for the first one, but if that doesn't go too well, then I'll just go into post-commentary. But I chose to go second here, hoping I would draw a stage on the mulligan, but that's fine. He swings 1 or 5, so we'll always get 1k there. We can rush Ichiji this turn, so there's no reason not to. Play Ichiji, we'll activate Ichiji's ability, choose no targets, and we'll swing 5 at 5, force a card out of his hand, or just help get it from him. Trigger. Okay. 7 at 5. In turn. Oh boy. One trash one. He's gonna call out 2 characters here. Eight at 5. We'll beat that. Call out a blocker. And then call out a 5,000 power. We'll give him 1k, because we don't run any real Nijis here. He doesn't attack with that one. So, 1 Don, grab stage. We'll play stage. Trash Ichiji. We'll draw a 2k Niju. We'll deploy Reiju. Call out big Reiju. Then we have an extra Don here to play with, and we drew into our only Judge. Always see Judge in this, so that's why I only run 1. And we'll just put that Don on Reiju to make sure Ivanka is high. Going to die here. 6 at 5. Unless he wants to give me a 2k, he's dead. Okay. 7 at 5, unless you want to give me 2 cards. Yup. And we'll end our turn here. Beautiful. The power of rage, you guys. Always stay up at least to 5 cards. I love it. Unless you're heavy countering, going against a Yamato or something like that. Rush Inazuma to play an Ivankov, to trash a card, to play only 1 card though. So who are you gonna play? 7,000 at 5. We will actually eat that one. Nice, we got a 1K. 5. I'll resolve that. Boom, boom. 5. We'll be a Niji 2K. And beautiful. Do we have any Yonjis in the trash? Unfortunately, no Yonjis in the trash. But we do draw into another Ichiji here. So we'll play Ichiji here. We'll activate Ichiji's ability. And we'll minus... Who will we minus? We will minus the Ivankov just so he can't have 2. And beautiful, we draw into the Yonji. So just because of that, we'll play Yonji for Sanji. Don -1 to play Yonji. 5, 4, 3. So we'll swing 5 into 3. Seven into life. 5 into 5. And 7 into 4. And clear board just like that. Beautiful. Oh, how I love Germa. Now, yes, we are down to 2 cards in hand, but it is fine. Mathematically, he should not be able to kill us this turn. Okay. Plays down the cards too. Or Inazuma, I should say. Trashes 1. He's gonna give a Ivankov 1. 9 at face. So we'll block that. It's a ridiculously high number for no reason. 7 at face, we'll eat that. And 10 at face. So his blocker is currently at 7,000. We have 8,000 counters, so we'll eat that. Now, he knows he's dead this turn, but just to rub some salt into the wound, let's try to find ourselves another Ichiji here, guys. Deploy. We don't find Ichiji yet. We have one more chance to find him. And we don't find Ichiji again. Now that's fine. I could have soared into Ichiji, but now we just have extra John to play with. So let's just swing 6 into 5. Let's swing 7 into 5. And GG! So guys, that's Germa versus Bello Betty, and I'll see you guys in game 2. Alright guys, and let's get into the second game here. So we're going up against a green-yellow Yamato, and with the new starter that they came out for Yamato, I know better than anyone because of Brian's bitch ass how strong it is. So I decided to throw my hat in the ring and try to crush it with Reiju. So I chose to go second here because I was hoping to get a Sanji and stage on top, or a Sanji on top of my stage, but we don't. So we'll just play our German stage here. Trash our big Ichiji to look for hopefully a what am I looking for here? Honestly, I'm just looking for a 2K. So I'm just going to take that 2K and throw it down on my leader to troll and go to the next turn. So our hand's looking pretty good here for curve. On curve, we'll be able to play Ichiji. And he's going to play a Tonyasu. That active main there allows you to get one of your Lando Wano type characters or leaders plus 3,000 power. Really annoying, especially if Yamato has a banish out. But yeah, we're going to trash Ichiji to look for Ichiji, grab another Ichiji to play baby Ichiji to call out big Ichiji to minus the Yasui by 2,000, I'm assuming? Yep. Even though it doesn't do anything. We're going to swing 5 into 5. Try to get a card out of hand. Hopefully he gives us that counter. No, he eats, and we'll swing 7 into 5. Hopefully giving us a card out of his hand again. But with 7k swings, people tend not to give cards out the hands, guys. General rule of thumb in One Piece, swing 2,000 over what your opponent's health is, and that has to force them to give you 2 cards at least out of hand every time, depending on the leader power. But that's why I said swing 2,000 above your opponent's life, or not life, power level. But we're going to draw into a Sanji for our Ichiji effect here. He's going to go for the banish 3,000 power. +1, so I'm assuming, yeah, he can go for a 9k swing here if he wants to give his Izo blocker. 9k, we could get out of that. I'm trying to see if I want to give that. It is banish, so yeah, we do want to give that up. If it's banish, we don't want to eat that very early. Now, I know you guys are wondering, why the fuck did you just throw 4 cards out your hand? It's fine, guys. We're Reiju. The whole point of Reiju is I can always get up back to 5 cards whenever I feel like it. So we're going to watch him go for Yamato. He's going to throw 1 Donald in his Izo. You need 2 to make that work, buddy. So we're going to go right into our next Ichiji here. Calling out big Ichiji. We're going to minus the Yamato. And we're just going to activate stage for 1. Find a Yonji here. Obviously grabbing that instead of stage. Right? Okay, good characters. We're going to swing 6 into life. Hopefully giving at least 1 card, yes, and it's a 2k, beautiful. 7 into life here. He's thinking, you got 6 cards, buddy, give something up. Okay, 2 cards, we love that. Down to 4 cards, eat it, eat it. Give me the cards or eat it. And he gave me 2 more cards. Honestly, guys, you love to see that. Now, if you look really closely here, yes, I have less cards than him, but I am managing this Yamato so hard, so he has to give up his banish cards. Just even... I'm trying to say that I'm making it so this nigga can't play banish, yo. I don't fuck with banish. Y'all are probably thinking I'm crazy for throwing all this counter around and shit. No, bro. Because of Bryant, I don't care how many cards I have. I will throw that out. And just like that, we win the game. Do you see this, guys? He only has 2 Kikinojus in hand. Mathematically, Yamato does not run too many 2k counters. So, 7k swings across the board usually will work. Now here, we had a Sora in our life, a Reiju in our life, a Reiju in our life, and a Reiju in our life. So we had 2, 3, 4, 6 counter in our hand, because blue Reiju's 2k, 2k, 1k purple Reiju, 1k purple Reiju. We had 6k counter in our life to work with. Next turn, we would have been on 6 Don, and yeah, it was basically GG from the jump once I managed to get him down to no cards in hand. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, and let's get into the second game here, guys. Or a third game? I don't know which one this is. But, we're going to go up against Purple-Black Luffy here, like I said, against Yamato. I just want to keep going against the new starter decks to really show you guys the power that GERMA still has. Don't sleep on GERMA Rangers, guys. You guys are sleeping on us. We're still here. Reiju waifu till the day I die. Let's get into it. So we're going to play stage here, trash our Ichiji in order to look for, hopefully, maybe a Yonji or Reiju. Found our Yonji, going to take that. Our opponent's going to play when you're SCU Fight Pirates to search the top 3 to find a Law. Goes into Law to search for new starter deck 26 Luffy. Now we're going to trash our Ichiji. Obviously, this is a shit hand from the top of the stage, but it's fine. And we don't have anything to play, as you guys can see, so we're just going to swing 8 at his lead. Honestly, sometimes that's the unfortunate downfall of GERMA, but just like Yugi said, trust in the heart of the cards, boys and girls. Just lock into this video here. Mind you guys, I am a purple-black Luffy player myself, so maybe this gives me a little advantage on how to beat myself, but just watch how I manage to take control of the game. It's all about taking control of the game and setting your tempo, forcing your opponent to go against your tempo, because it forces them to take an uphill battle. So he obviously eats that and goes into the next turn, plays a Zoro into a Chopper. I'm going to give him a 2k counter for that. And we're just going to start our next turn here. Don't have anything to trash for stage that I want to get rid of, so I'm just going to activate Ichiji here, minus, I'd say, the Chopper blocker. Yep, so he can't protect that. And throw this last down on Reiju, honestly. There's no point in playing Sora. And do 6 and 7. 6 at life. I like to swing low first, guys, because yes, they'll give you the counter, but that means it's even more guaranteed they can't get out the big swing. 7 blocks that. And now he is on his 6th Don turn, plays Rum Luffy. Now, guys, I want you to pay very close attention here. Yes, we were at 5 Don last turn, and we went down to 4 because of Ichiji. This Beer Luffy is my main purpose is to make this card completely useless, make him wish he never played it for 6 Don. Now watch how I take control of the game and set him at my tempo. I'm going to check our trash here, see what we have. I see I have a Yonji's in my hand, hopefully trying to get a Yonji blocker. As you can see, 4 Don plus 2 Don, Ichiji and Yonji. I have another Ichiji in the trash. If I have Yonji in the trash or in my hand, that's a 6 Don turn with 2 Don minuses to go right back to 4 to keep Beer Luffy at bay. So let's see if we can pull another Yonji, which would be optimal. I don't really remember what happened in this game too much here, guys. This was like a couple days ago. So he's going to swing 6 into 5. We're going to counter that after taking the 5k swing from Zoro. We're going to trash our Ichiji to look for another card on top. Find a Reiju. There's no point in grabbing another Ichiji since we're about to play Ichiji. Even though tends to be with Germa, if you see Ichiji, baby Ichiji, take him every time. But sometimes you got to know when to not take him. Now right here, guys, I know. I just played my Reiju without a baby Reiju in the trash. Pay very close attention to the tech here I'm doing. We're going to activate our Don -1 to call out nothing. Now, if you guys know how to play One Piece TCG, or you guys just know how to read cards in general, I want you to tell me in the comments right now what I just did and how it just helped me to win this game and or set my tempo in this game. I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Guys, if you said that I minused my Don without calling out baby Reiju on purpose so I could be at less than 5 Don, ding, 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 nigga, you are right. We don't want Beer Luffy to have any value. Now let's continue. Swing 7 at 5. Are you going to give me 2 cards? Are you going to give me 2 cards, nigga? Sitting here thinking for a while. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He's going to give me a 7k and an 8k. Give me 2 cards. Thank you. Now I know you can't save Zoro. Now you're down. Give me another 2 cards or eat that. Beautiful. In 1 turn, we just completely shut off the valve for him to be at 7k power for 2 turns in a row. His Beer Luffy is only a 7k body on board now that I'm ignoring at this point in time because he hasn't attacked with him. And all he has is a law out on board. Yes, he's at, what is that, 8, 9 Don? I can't really tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Don. Unless he's playing Rush Luffy here, what are you going to do? Just swing 3 big-ass swings at me? And we still got a life out of his hand. On top of managing it, so instead of him having 6 cards going into 7 next turn, he has 5 going into 6. He's going to play the Frankie blocker, draw 2. Now, obviously, we could have tried to stop that. We couldn't have tried to stop that, is what I'm trying to say. It was impossible to stop him from getting those extra 2 cards there. But we're going to eat that 7k swing very strategically, trying to see what type of swing he's going to give me. He's sitting there thinking hard with that 6 Donnie is active. Now, ideally, you would just, yep, 6k at me. Alright, I give you that too. Then you would go into Alright guys, quick little technical difficulty. So, he's going to swing at me for 6 here. We're going to give him a Yonji and a Reiju as a counter because we have 2 of each in our hand currently. Also, we didn't get a baby Reiju till just now, so there was no point to have 2 Reijus. Let's trash out Reiju, get a Yonji, and we have our beautiful curve here. Let's just do Reiju into Yonji. Yes, 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 yes. Have that blocker. Now, with Germa Rangers, guys, a lot of people are sleeping on this, and I don't know why. The new Yonji is so fucking busted. He cannot be KO'd or rested, as I was saying. The only thing that can really stop that is a green deck, bro. A blue deck and a green deck are the only things that can really stop it, and that's if they're running something that bounces it back to my deck or doesn't allow me to be rested. Yonji cannot be KO'd or rested by effects. They can stop me from resting. They can't rest me, though. So we're going to do a little 5 into 2. He's going to give me that. We're going to do 8 into 7. See if he gives me any counter for his Luffy. He's going to give me a counter. We're going to do another 8 into 7. He gave me 2Ks. We love that. So he's starting to give me Black Marias now. Me being a purple black Luffy player, that's telling me that he's running low on the 2Ks that he actually wants to get rid of. He's going to play Rush Sanji. And as you guys can see, a lot of people aren't realizing this. He's trying to rush my Yonji right now, and it's not going to work because you cannot rest him. See how long he's taking? He's trying to rush Yonji, realizes he can't, so he goes for my Reiju instead. I'm completely fine with letting Reiju die here. Tries to lightning my Yonji, can't KO him. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, fucking use Yonji, you dumbasses. Stop doing this. I know the optimal is play Porsche and run your 4 choppers. No, nigga! Fuck that! We run Germa only in this motherfucker. What is Germa Foxy Pirates? That shit doesn't exist. Thank you. Run your Yonjis. Look at how good it is. Forces opponents to either waste a fucking removal because they don't know what they're doing, or they just gotta completely ignore the bitch and just take the block. Just like that. Take my block. You just wasted 2 things trying to KO him. And you had to KO my other attacker instead. I don't care about Reiju. I can call her back. I'm hovering over another one. We're gonna eat that and get another Reiju. We're gonna eat that. Now, we should not trigger here. Don't trigger here. Don't trigger. Oh my god. Frankie's at 5. What the fuck am I doing? That's alright. Small misplay. Things happen. Now, if we're lucky, we can find another Ichiji and close the game out. That's all we need. Let's see what we get. Oh my fucking god, it's GG. Get the Ichiji, play Ichiji for Ichiji. Minus his beer Luffy by 2,000. Now, put 1 on my... Okay, so we're going to do 5, 7, 8, 8. He should not be able to counter out of this mathematically. That's 4 swings. He has 1 blocker. That means only 3 swings are going to connect. Swing 8. He shouldn't be able to counter this. Low, high, low, high. Forces cards out of his hand that he doesn't want to get rid of. Block or counter. If he counters, it's GG. Or if he blocks, it's GG, I should say. He should not be able to do a 7K swing because of how many 2Ks he's used so far. Blocks it. 8K. If you can't block the 7, or can't take the 7, you can't take the 8. And just like that, that's how you shut down Beer Luffy with Reiju. Optimal Don minusing. Couldn't even get his plus 2,000 the whole game. See you guys in the last game. Alright guys, let's get into the last game here. Going against a Nico Robin. So, Robin is really off meta in my opinion. I don't see Robin too much, but with the new starter deck Luffy, it's giving her a lot of new options. So we're going to take first from her because she's a ramp deck, and we're going to play Germa stage to try to find something better. Only get another Reiju and Sanji, so we're just going to take that. I'm pretty sure that was a judge right there if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you guys know we only run 1 judge in the deck. So we really don't need him right now at all because of how much Don minusing we're going to be doing. If we were late game, it'd be different. Probably would have taken him because it's my only one. But let's see what we do here. He's going to play Pudding, grab a Cognac Mama, or It's to Die For, not Cognac Mama. And I'm going to Sanji Search for Reiju probably here. Yup, take that Reiju, play Reiju. For big Reiju. We'll go into Yonji for next turn, which is beautiful. We're going to trash that Yonji for an Ichiji or a Yonji. I'd say Ichiji here, yeah. Prepare for when we get one. We're going to do 5 in the lead. Our hand's looking really nice counter-wise, especially because, as you guys know, like I said earlier, for the Niji, we only run one baby Niji because I'm not calling out a fucking character with no effects for Don -1 for 3. So, I mean, I could, when I use Judge, I'll call him out if I use Judge and he's in the trash, but hey, it's an extra 1k counter on top of the 2Ks. So, if he tries to swing big here, we'll obviously just eat that. Actually, no. Robin has Banish. I'm not eating shit. Especially if it's Banish, I don't like that. What did he just do to me? What the f... Oh. He used the Tropical Torment and trashed one of my life. Huh, I thought it was the It's to Die For that did it for a second. I was so confused. Okay. Oh, I guess I didn't know what happened when it happened to me either. Jesus. So I'm swing 5 into me. I'm gonna give him 1k. As you guys can see, use him for counter. I don't play him at all. So we're going to activate stage. Hopefully find an Ichiji here. Don't find one. So we have to take Ichiji because we're not taking another stage off stage. So I guess we can do double play of Yonji into a Reiju if I have Reiju, or we... Oh no, okay. I guess I don't have another Reiju, so I'm just going to do 2 6s. That works. Hovering a trigger uses a Daroshi just to draw 3 cards, or 2 cards, something like that. And we're going to end turn. He ate both of those life. We'd love to see it. We're looking extremely healthy in counter, and healthy with blocker wise as well. We don't have to worry about our life here, at least for this turn, and maybe half of next turn. If we can draw another 2k, we won't have to worry about it for 2 turns. So, what the f... Okay, 6 on the Pudding is crazy. 8 at my Reiju? We should just let that go. Call another one. Oh, we're going to give the 2 2Ks for it. Okay. I mean, he did just waste 6 Don, so yeah, just make him waste it even harder. 3 at Reiju. 8. Okay, so we're going to block for that. Just completely wasted his turn. We're going to play Ichiji. Don -1 here. Oh, no, we're going to stage first, see what we get. Rush Ichiji. Insurance just in case we don't have one. Okay, we do. We're going to get an Ichiji here. We're going to use Ichiji on Pudding. We're going to swing 2 at 0. Obviously, just get that Pudding off the board because they're cycle enough to swing with 6 with the 2k. And we're going to swing 6 at his life. He's going to give me that, what is that, Capone Beige 2k? 5 at his life. See what else he gives me. He's going to have to give me something. Doesn't want to go down to no life. 7, eats it. It's telling me that he doesn't have much counter for next turn, so there's really no point in playing anything unless I play another Ichiji. Just make sure 2 7s go through. At the same time, ideally, I see why you guys run Porsche. I used to run Porsche, but this OP11 there's just no point. Porsche would have been great on a 7 Don turn, but hey, you can just Ichiji and just use Don to swing. Doesn't matter. Robin's thinking hard here. 10 Don turn. Could play 9 cost Big Mom. That's what I'm kind of worried about. Give himself another life. Put my Ichiji in my life. That would just completely ruin my turn for next game. He has a lot of options he could do. He could play a trigger, give himself... Or not play a trigger, he could, what is it? I forget the... He could play 8 cost Kid, trash my life. Alright, so we're going to give him the counter for that. Swung 9 at my Ichiji. He's going to play a ramp card. Okay, for 4 Don is crazy. He's going to KO my Rachel with Buzzcut Mochi. So we're going to activate stage, grab Sanji. Okay. Player Ichiji out, Don -1, and now we just have Don here to work with, guys, and we can just see what we can do. Oh, we're going to play Reiju out as well. Go up in hand size. I like that. Yeah, he has enough cards to live, but I don't know if he has enough cards to do anything big next turn. He's going to give me a "You should die, you should disappear." I hate that card, so annoying. And GG's, just like that, guys. The whole Germa Rangers OP11 showcase. I want all you guys to stop running this Foxy bullshit inside your Germa decks. Fucking just do what it was made for and run Germa only characters. It works in OP11. It works in OP12. And it will work in OP13. Stop sleeping on fucking Germa. Thank you.
Oi, oi, oi. Chaddington. Come tap in.